Hey deep divers, welcome back. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and drop a comment down below. We are diving deep today into something I know you guys have been requesting. Rihanna's political views, particularly in the upcoming 2024 U.S. election.
Yes.
We've got a whole bunch of articles and social media posts to go through, so
Buckle up.
buckle up.
It's interesting, right? We're talking about this global icon, someone who has a lot of opinions about U.S. politics, but
Yeah,
she can't even vote.
it's true.
Good.
And it's something that I think has made people even more curious about her opinions. She is a citizen of Barbados. She's very, very proud of it. And she's even been quoted as saying Barbados will always be home.
Yeah.
So it makes people wonder, why does she care so much about what's happening in U.S. politics if she can't actually vote?
Right. It's not like she's going to the polls and making her voice heard in that way.
Yeah.
And yet she's very vocal
Okay.
about what she believes.
Exactly.
And this has been going on for a while. I mean, you can even think back to like the 2016 election. Remember that picture of her in the Hillary Clinton t-shirt?
Yes.
I mean, that's a pretty clear sign right there.
Yeah. And then she wore a t-shirt with a picture of herself on it, wearing the Hillary Clinton t-shirt.
Very meta.
Yeah.
I think that's a great example, though, of kind of how she approaches this.
Yeah.
She's playful,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, it's like a very powerful message. It's like, I'm here. This is what I believe in. Deal with it,
Yeah.
you know?
Totally. And that's continued, hasn't it, in the years since then?
Oh, yeah.
She's really become kind of a voice, especially, with social media. She uses her platform.
Absolutely.
She encouraged voter participation in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
She's criticized Trump's use of her music at rallies.
Yes.
And she even celebrated his loss.
I think that's something important to bring up here is just the fact that, she's not American,
Right.
but she clearly feels very strongly
Yeah.
about U.S. politics. And again, she's been doing this for years. I mean, even now, recently, she posted that video joking about sneaking into the polls with her son's passport,
Yes.
which I think is really interesting. It kind of shows, again, this kind of strategy she has of using humor
Yes.
to get people engaged in something serious.
Yeah.
You know,
It's very her. It's very on brand.
right, very Rihanna.
Yeah.
I think it's smart. It makes people laugh,
Yeah.
but it makes you think.
Right. And it makes you think about, well, okay, so she's passionate, she's active, but she can't vote.
Yeah.
Does that make her less influential?
Right.
Does that make her voice matter less? Or does it matter more?
Well, and I think that's kind of the interesting thing, What are the implications here
Yeah.
of someone who's not a citizen,
Mm-hmm.
but has such a strong voice in politics?
Exactly. And it does seem to have resonated with people.
It does. It definitely makes you think about the role of celebrity in politics in general.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about celebrity influence.
But what happens when the celebrity isn't actually a part of the electorate?
Right.
It kind of changes things a little bit.
Yeah. Does it diminish their impact? Or does it amplify it in some way?
Right.
Because they are coming at it from a different perspective.
That's right.
And it's something that I think a lot of people are kind of grappling with right now.
Especially with someone like Rihanna, who is so vocal. And then, you also have her very bold statement, protect our peas and fire peas.
Yes.
I mean, that definitely got people's attention.
Yeah.
That's a phrase that's rooted in contemporary feminist discourse. And it's really a call to action. It's about taking ownership of your power. It's about standing up for your rights and kind of, pushing back against the status quo.
Yeah.
And I think by using that phrase, she's very clearly aligning herself
Yes.
with that movement
Totally.
and all of that power that it represents. Yeah. So we've got this global icon using humor, using these bold statements to engage in U.S. politics, even though she can't vote here.
Right.
It really does make you wonder, doesn't it?
It does.
Does this lack of a vote diminish the impact of a celebrity's political voice, or does it give them a different kind of power?
I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know either, but
It's definitely something to think about.
it is. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about Rihanna's political engagement, even though she can't actually vote?
Yeah, and I think it raises some really important questions about the changing nature of political involvement in a globalized world. The internet has made it so that anyone, anywhere can have a voice.
Yeah.
And social media in particular, it really amplifies those voices.
It really does. And so how does that impact elections?
Right.
How does that impact political discourse?
And I think there are definitely pros and cons to that. On the one hand, it's great that people can have their voices heard. On the other hand, it can be difficult to filter through all the noise and figure out what's actually important.
Yeah. So much to think about. I love these deep dives,
Me too.
It really does make you think.
Yeah, and I think that's the goal,
Yeah.
right? To spark some conversation.
Exactly. So if this deep dive sparked your curiosity, you know what to do. Hit that like button.
And subscribe for more.
Subscribe for more thought-provoking content, and keep those comments coming because we want to hear what you guys think. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.